What if everything we thought we knew about the past was wrong? What if great civilizations existed thousands of years earlier than history books tell us? Welcome to the channel. For centuries, we believed that human civilization truly began around 5,000 years ago with Mesopotamia and ancient Egypt. But recent discoveries are rewriting that story. Take Göbekli Tepe in Turkey, built over 11,000 years ago before the invention of writing. Before farming, as we know it, this massive stone temple suggests that organized religion, art and engineering existed long before we believed possible. And then there are the mysteries of India's submerged city of Dwarka, or the ancient ruins lying beneath the oceans near Japan and Cuba. Could these be evidence of civilizations lost to rising seas after the last ice age? Even in South America, the Nazca Lines, massive earthworks in the Amazon and forgotten cities in the Andes show us that early people had advanced knowledge of astronomy, architecture and agriculture far more sophisticated than we once imagined. But here is the most curious part. DNA studies and archaeological evidence suggest that humans were sharing knowledge, trading, and even sailing oceans much earlier than textbooks admit. Could it be that entire civilizations rose, flourished, and vanished, leaving behind only scattered traces? Every new discovery challenges the timeline. Maybe civilization didn't suddenly begin 5,000 years ago. Maybe it's a much older, deeper and more complex story, one that stretches back tens of thousands of years. But why do so many mainstream historians reject this idea? Why do they insist that human civilization only began around 5,000 years ago? It all boils down to one major assumption. They assume that the agricultural revolution in places like Mesopotamia around 6,000 years ago was the catalyst for everything. Writing, cities, states, technology, it all stemmed from those early farmers, right? But what if that's just a coincidence? What if there were other cradles of civilization independent of farming? That's where the idea of a lost civilization comes in. Imagine a sophisticated culture existing before 5000 BC, possibly with advanced technology, trade networks, and maybe even writing. A civilization that wasn't based on farming, but something else, maybe the mastery of wild plants or animals. Perhaps a deep knowledge of astronomy or the stars, or maybe control over fire and metallurgy. It sounds crazy, but hear me out. After all, we have found evidence of people using fire in controlled ways 1.5 million years ago. And evidence of early humans burying their dead with great care suggests a complex understanding of life and death. Plus, think about the stunning rock art across the globe, some of which may be up to 40,000 years old. These paintings show not just artists at work, but a culture with beliefs, rituals, and maybe even a history spanning thousands of years. But who were these people? Where did they come from, and where did they go? Did they really lose their entire civilization? Or did they simply blend into the cultures we consider to be the first? The truth may be out there, buried beneath the sands, submerged in the oceans, or hidden in plain sight. It's up to us to uncover it. So, the real question is, how many lost civilizations still lie hidden beneath deserts, jungles, and oceans, waiting to be uncovered? And how much longer will we let textbooks keep us from the truth?